All hail the king, the ruler's back. All hail the king, the ruler's back. All hail the king, the ruler's back.
Yo, what's up people, it's your boy the Live King. I'm just making this video to kind of advertise my slider set that I created over the last week. I know a lot of people were looking for different ways on how to play this game, and I guess not everybody wants to play with the sliders. They're kind of looking to see, you know, who's doing what with them and stuff like that. So over the last couple of weeks I've been messing with the sliders. A few weeks ago I actually had a slider set, but to me it didn't really seem realistic enough. So what I did was I just turned up the sliders all the way up to the max. Every single slider I turned up all the way to the max. And I posted some videos a few weeks ago also that I called them NBA Live 95 style. And it was basically just me playing against the computer, just running and gunning. You know, just going down the court, you know, making every shot till the game was over. Kind of like old school type NBA Live. You know, it came to a point where I kind of got bored with that. So I just told myself, I'm like, how can I get this game to play, you know, realistically? Meaning, you know, keeping the percentages down with the jump shots, trying to balance out in the paint activity and medium shots and perimeter stuff. And I think the slider set that I came out with actually is pretty good. The original sliders I had that were at 100, some of the stuff I just kept them at 100, and I reduced a lot of the shooting, and then I increased some of the rebounding and stuff like that. And I actually been having, you know, good competitive games with the CPU. This game I'm playing right now, the final score was, I think it was 99-93, and I won in the overtime. So, and I had another game yesterday where the final score was, what was it? It was 85-74, and that was another overtime game. So the scoring is kind of balanced depending on how you play. What can I say? I got them set up right here. Let me talk on what I had it. I had the inside shooting 10, medium 10, 3-pointers. I had them at 30, just to have it at some realistic shooting percentages, because I didn't want to hit. I didn't want me or the CPU to hit crazy threes. Free throws, I had them at 40. Post, I had them at 40, layup 50, post moves 100. The dunk frequency, I turned that down all the way to 0. You're gonna dunk anyway, you just want the computer to do different things instead of just dunking on your whole team. Every single foul slider, I turned it up to 100. Like layup foul 100, dunk foul 100. There's going to be times in the game when you're playing and you're going to go up for a shot and you're going to get hit and you won't even get a call. So I'm just trying to make it seem like you're playing a realistic game. And you know, the computer will go down the court and he'll actually go up the same way and he'll get called for a foul. So I kind of made this game in a way where you can get frustrated, but you know, you have to actually, you know, play smart. All the collisions that I have, I put them at 100, but what I realized when I had the defensive ground collisions at 100, that a lot of the open shots weren't going in, because I guess that when you have the collisions turned up all the way, the CPU and all the animation, everything is much closer. So I kind of reduced that back to 80. So ever since I put it back down to 80, I was actually shooting contested shots and still making them. Before I had them at 100, I couldn't even hit a shot. And I was like, yo, why am I not hitting shots? My guy's wide open. You know, he has decent space between him and his defender, but it was bricking every time. So when I turned that down, it kind of solved the problem. The stealing success, actually, I had that at 100, and you would think that if it was at 100, and you would get more steals, but I wasn't even getting any steals, so I turned that down to 30. And ever since I turned it down to 30, I can pick the computer's pocket, he can pick mine. You can get breakaways off steals. It just creates different types of situations in the game when I had it like that. Tune alley-oop success, I had that down to 30. If you want to put that to 50, it's fine. I noticed that if you have it at 30, you do more layup alley-oops, and these are athletes, you know how to catch and dunk. Shots off the dribble impact, 30. Shot contest impact, I put that down to 80 because, shot blocking ability. Yeah, shot impact. Yeah, sorry about that. Shot impact I have down to 80. If you have it at 100, the computer, every time you contest a shot, like the probability of you missing is not gonna go in. So I just put it down so you have the ability to hit tough shots in the game. Shot blocking ability at 100. Offensive rebounding, I think there's a glitch somewhere in there, or there's missing animation somewhere that creates the more opportunities for the CPU, so I turned that down to 10. So it's kind of 50-50. You'll still get offensive rebounds, they'll still get offensive rebounds, but it just won't be a lopsided statistic at the end of the game. And everything else, off-ball, pushing, off-ball success, pushing success, off-ball jostle, and jostle versus blow-by, I have that all at 100. So I just kept it all at 100 just to see what kind of results I would get in this game. And so far, I've been having fun in this game. Like, you'll still see like animations like that where the ball's going all the way up, but it just makes those shots, if you contest it properly, the CPU will miss those shots. Also, I learned another trick with this game, that if you want to help if you feel that the CPU is getting in the lane too much, when the computer blows past you, you just press the double team button, and some of the guy closer to the ball, he would collapse in the paint to try to create a hard shot. You might get called for a foul, the computer might throw up a stupid shot, but look at that steal right there. See, I got a steal and I'm off the break right now. Yeah, look at that, Stucky. What was I saying? Yeah, so basically, like, you can, like, it'll collapse the defense for you, and the computer would, try to figure out what they're trying to do in that situation. I just try to make the game more competitive offline. Because most of us live players are true life heads. We usually play offline and try to tune the game as much as we can. And so far so good. Like I've played like dozens of games. I probably played like 30 games with these sliders over the last week. 8-minute quarters. And like I said, I've been having fun. I've been having games where I'm up 20 and the CPU goes on a run. They cut the lead down. They even took the lead from me, and I had to, ground my way back into trying to get the victory. I'm just trying to give different ways of playing this game, because, some of the features. Look at that, Monte Ellis. Some of the features in the game aren't up to par right now. They're not working. We were just waiting on that patch too. So I'm just trying to create different ways or competitive ways to play this game so people can still enjoy it. If you don't want to use them, then you don't have to use them. I'm just posting them for the people that want a different experience, basically. If you have any questions, just hit me up in the comment. Look at that block by Paul George, boy. Yeah, so if you have any questions, just leave them in the comment box below, and I'm usually good with answering you back. So just hit me up anytime. I'll just let this thing play out. I don't know what happened with the audio when I was rendering it, so that's why I have all this Bone Thugs and Harmony instrumentals playing right now. Maybe I'll do a little commentary, because this game goes to overtime. I kind of did something stupid at the end of the game. I could have won it, but yeah, I kind of messed it up. But yeah, hit me up. Let me know what you think. If you have sliders, let me. I'll try them out too. Let's just get this community, going with NBA Live, because we still have a community that that's there. Let's keep it going. Alright, let me do some commentary for you guys.
Break it down, baby.
Paul George misses the free throw. You know, Charlotte calls a timeout. Down 85-83 to my Indiana Pacers. Let's see what they come up with now. Al Jefferson's been killing it all game. Let's see if they go there. Look at that. They pass it across to who? Al Jefferson. Oh, obviously he's going to make it. Game tied. 28.6 seconds left. Let's see what the Pacers come out with. You know they're looking for that PG-13. Let's see what he goes. Yep, PG-13. And one thing I gotta say, you guys, the live team gotta put back that clear out button. Used to be able to do it last year and they took it out. I didn't get a chance to clear out properly because, you know, I threw up a stupid shot just right there. Yeah, they gotta put back that isolation button in there. So if you want to clear out, you get in the post, you just tap the button, clear out. Alright, let's see what these guys come out with. 1.6 seconds left. Contest, oh, right off of the front of the rim. And this game's going to overtime. That's that easy E right here. And then that creep, and that crawl, and that creep. I know you guys know that. Alright, Miles Turner wins the tip-off for overtime. Let's go. He sets the screen to Monte. For Monte, oh, they turn the ball over. CPU's on the break. Oh, they slow it down. Look at that, Jeremy Lin. Oh, what I jump for that. Look at that. See, look at that. Hit them in the paint. No call. But Batum got the rebound. And he actually made that shot. Let's see who that. Oh, look at that. George Hill. He gets hit. See, he got hit. No foul. This is an overtime game. Would you guys get pissed off if that happened, or would you guys just keep playing? I got a small ball lineup in anyway. I got stuck in at the 3. Oh, look at that, Batum. Alright, you know, we get it back. Pacers down by 4. Look at that, George Hill. Oh, he steps in. Oh, shit. Let's go, G Hill. This is how I am when I'm actually watching the Pacers, so, you know. Y'all gonna get some of that. You can apply it to some of my Twitter posts when you guys see it. Oh, look at that. Too much reaching in going on. Alright, let's see what they come out with now. Oh, look at that. They try to pass it in. Oh, look at that. Steal. Look at that. Stucky, let's go, boy. Stucky ties the game. 3:43 left. Alright, they want to slow it down. Alright. Let's make sure you get it across. Alright, stay down. Make sure you stay in front of your man. Look at that. Oh, shit. Let's get that. Alright, Paul George, let's go. Set that screen. You gonna pop that. I'm gonna shoot that. Can't give me all that space. Alright, let's go, Turner. Pass it in. And 1. No, he missed that? Oh, man. They got some paint defense right there. Oh, get on Jeremy Lin. Oh, who got this guy? Man, come on, man. Right, let's go, Monte. Get that to G3. All right. Paul George in the post. Spins off the glass. There we go. That's how we do it. Pass it to that star player, boy. All right. Kemba brings it up. You know, Monte trying to stay in front of his man. Back to Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker goes in. He passes it to Al Jefferson, who's been killing my team. Of course, he's gonna make that. Charlotte up 93-91, 2:20 left in the overtime. Days of Our Lives in the background. Yo, George Hill passes it over. Oh, look at that, Miles Turner. Let's go, boy. That's that rookie status, boy. Let's go. He's gonna be an all-star in 3 years. Miles Turner right there. Alright, Batum's bringing it up. Man, stop reaching in. Get that double team. Oh, who's that? Get that rebound. Let's go, Monte. 10 points, 3 rebounds. This ball got to go into Paul George. Look at that, Stuckey right there. Let's go, Stuckey. Get that. 95, 93. Let's go, man. Let's play some defense. Look at that. Get on them. No double teaming. No double teaming. Stay in front of your boy. Let's go. Block that. Get that. See? Give him a... You know, he had to shoot that over my guy. Tough shots. He missed. Come on, PG. Set that screen. Come on, clear out. We gotta run a play. We gotta run a play. Everybody's all bunched up. Alright, look. Going right. You going right. Who's coming in the middle? George Hill. Oh, look at that. Turner gets that rebound. Look at that. 97, 93. 52 seconds left. What's Charlotte gonna do? They didn't call timeout. Alright, you got Jeremy Lin with it. Kemba, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Oh, get on that. What are you doing? Look at that. Oh, get that rebound. Oh, look, they're gonna foul Paul George. That's how we do it, boy. We don't go into Charlotte and lose. Alright, pass it to the best player on the team. Where's PG at? Get that. They're gonna foul. Guard status. Look at that, 24 points, 3 out of 4 free throws, shoot 75%. Knocks down the first one. Alright, let's go. '98, '93. Does he make it? Yup. Now they call timeout. Not enough time left there for you, Charlotte. Get back to your losing ways. Alright, just trying to see if I got a good lineup in there. I do. Let's see what Batum tries to do now. Stop reaching. See, I'm trying to get the ball out of his hands, but you know, just gotta stay solid. Don't give them any free baskets. Stop reaching, man. Stop. That's a bad habit of mine. I ain't gonna lie. Come on, Jeremy, what you gonna do with that? What you gonna do with that? Stop jab step, you gonna shoot it or what? Get that rebound. Let's go. Oh, shit. Oh, look at that. See what I mean by the offensive rebound? The CPU's still gonna get them, even if they're down on 10. But there you go. I won the game. 93, 99, 99, 93. Indiana Pacers, you know. That's what we like to do. We don't like to lose. Look at that. Bam! Paul George. He puts it in. Look at that steal by Stuckey. Yeah, look at that smooth animation transition. Let's go.
Break it down, baby.
Alright, let's see. We're going to see what these stats are just about now. After all this stuff played. Look at that. Paul George, baby. Alright, NBA on ESPN. Yeah. There we go. Let's see what we got. Both teams shot 52%. 3-point percentage. I was 8 for 19. They were 7 for 22. See, it's kind of realistic. Nobody's shooting like 30 threes. Free throw percentage is pretty decent. You know, Charlotte didn't get to the line enough times. Rebounds kind of balanced. Assists, they had 24. I had 15. See, steals right there, I have 10. You know, before I messed with the sliders, I never used to get 10. So turnovers, you know, most teams would turn it over more than that, but you know, you just gotta worry about points in the paint. If you want to get the computer to you know, force them out of the paint, just throw that double team button and you know, try to collapse the defense more and see if the computer kicks it out and shoots it. Here's the box score for some of these guys. Nicholas Batum had 25, Al Jefferson 22, Rebounding is kind of balanced. Yeah, you know, the main guy scored. Same with Indiana. Look at that. What am I doing? All right, right here. Paul George, 26. Miles Turner, 22. G. Hill, 19. All the main guys that actually score for Indiana are scoring right there. Glenn Robinson had a few minutes. Yamahimi didn't score much. He usually gets more than that, but you know, I went with Miles Turner. He did his thing. He got his rebounds. He was +2. Yamahimi. Yeah, man. Let me know if you guys got any more questions about this. You know, this is my longest commentary video on my channel ever, so maybe I'll do more. I kind of had fun doing it. Alright, man. Take it easy. Peace. More videos to come.